Lincoln Financial Field. Make it to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now out of the field. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Georgia.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their hands if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 106 yards. This one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces. And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces.
Genty. Powering forward. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back is Raheem Mostert. Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now he's going to step up and run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Stop short of the goal line.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're already giving up a huge point for one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. So here are the Eagles now, backed up to start their first drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately, 1 touchdown pass. He didn't break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. He was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there. Didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
Gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Let's take it in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. Although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on third down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia. And it's the Eagles in possession. Give to Barkley out of the gun. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Landon Roberts there on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
second down. Here's Barkley again. They'll work this one out to about the 38.
On the handoff.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Brings up
the keeper. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a good swing of football defensively as they get him down at about the
40-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second
and 9 now. Just a gain of a couple there.
Second down pass.
3rd and 7 now.
Complete to number 11, A.J. Brown.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Braden Mann.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Quarterback sacked. A loss of a yard. It's second down.
On play action, they'll throw. Short throw caught by Bowers.
On second down.
3rd down and 6.
Complete to Brock Bowers. A gain of 5. Brings
now
up
a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Oh, that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
3 plays and
here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Jackson. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
Play fake. He'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Granson.
The pass.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Granson. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It's Barkley on the counter. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
Here's Braden Mann now.
Braden Mann
as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A second and 11 from the 19. To throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
And it's third
so as they
down.
talk it over, we step aside. Now 3rd down and 7. Now back to throw. First down as they're able to get the 3rd down
it's
conversion.
18. And the Raider first down.
Back to throw again. He'll get this out to Genty. 2 yards for the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
2. Brings up 2nd down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down the game before he works it past the 50.
And the Las Vegas
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A run straight ahead to Genty. And a missed tackle there as he pushes. Second and 6. That's going to be called. It's Jacoby Myers. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line.
Raiders first down.
Back to throw here. It's Myers again with another catch.
The first down pass.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 6 now. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he swallowed up near the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Fights loose. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Eagles' offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. This one complete to Smith. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This time they'll just keep this on the ground.
At the 32-yard line.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And an Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got him in, it's Brown. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
A 30-yard
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fights through it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. And this is the Packers quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. This short throw caught by First down pass. On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
At their own
the Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
On the draw, here's Genty. 60 yards rushing for him now. The ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Just a one field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And they'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Barkley on the carry.
And they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain.
They'll look to throw.
And 6.
It's complete to Bledsoe.
The pass.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll run with Barkley. And he will have the 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37.
It's a gain. First and 10 at the 37 again.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard.
That's another
They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
first down pass.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. It was giving me the evil eye, folks. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the
From the gun, Bigsby. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Eagles, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run forward Barker. And now a whole lot there. He's going to couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2.
Barkley going to stop before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple. Back to the 5-yard
He was
line.
taken down behind the line
Backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll drop the throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
A.J. Brown.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Makes the score.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
Exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Raiders take over
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider first down.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Right back to Genty on 1st down. And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never back the play action fake.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down.
It's fourth down.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as they'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be 37 yards there on the
Raiders take over.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
40-yard
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On the give, GT. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Campbell on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. At the Eagles' 46.
To GT. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And it's third down.
They're going to look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 9 yards.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. That's caught by Myers. The Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 24
And as the two
yards.
teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the give, Genty. And they'll fight his way down around the 12. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout.
2 yards on the pickup.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. With the tight end Bowers involved there.
Second down pass.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the Eagles down by 11, a minute 53 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's complete to Brown.
The pass.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
left, it's Barkley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. That is incomplete.
The pass. Intended for Dallas.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
We'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the lead. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So for the Raiders, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.